Hello my dear students, today I am going to discuss about the income determination. Income determination means how the GDP will be determined in the economy. So first of all, here you should know about about the aggregate demand. So aggregate demand must be equals to aggregate supply, then the income will be determined in the economy. So an economy will be in equilibrium when aggregate demand of goods and services equal to aggregate supply in the economy. So income will be determined or the economy will be in equilibrium when AD is equal to AS. Clear? So we know that AD is equal to C plus I and AS is equal to C plus S, where C is common in both. So S is equal to I or I is equal to S. Is it clear? So it is based on planned. It is based on planned saving and the planned investment. Here we do not take the actual. So on that basis we can say there are two approach. One is the AD is equal to AS approach and other is equal to S is equal to I approach. This is the second one, by which we can determine the equilibrium level. Now I am going to discuss first AD is equal to AS. Okay. So here just I want to make a table, that is the Y, next that is the C, next that is the S, next that is the I, that is the autonomous investment I. Okay, next AD means C plus I, and the last that is the AS, that is C plus S. Clear? So Y is equal to 0, consumption is equal to let 50, that is the known as minimum consumption level, and it is denoted by C bar, and its other name is autonomous consumption, and the saving will be minus 50, let investment is 50, and you will take a particular unit, for example 50 crore, 50 lakhs and so on, and here also it may be the 50,000, 50 crores, 50 lakhs. So first of all you will make a particular units to measure it. Next, when the income is 50, consumption is 75, then the saving is minus 25. When the income is 100, suppose consumption is also 100, then saving is equal to 0. When it is 150, that is 125, and the saving is 25. Next, when it is 200, suppose that is consumption is 150, so saving is 50. Next it is 250, and here the consumption is 175, so saving is 75. Let if it is the 300, okay, consumption is 200 and the saving becomes 100. But all level of income, investment will remain constant because we have taken here autonomous investment, and this investment is basically done by the government for social welfare. So AD, what will be the value of AD? So AD, that is known as C plus I. So 50 plus 50, that is 100. Next 125. Next 150. Next, that is the 175. Next, that is 200. Next 225. And the next 250. So I have calculated AD with the help of C plus I, means this and this. Now AS is equal to C plus S, that is not the C bar, this is the C plus S, consumption plus saving. So that is consumption is 50, saving is minus 50, so AS is equal to 0. Next 50. Next 100, next 150, next 200, next 250, and the last, that is the 300. So what you find? We find that here AD is equals to AS. So when AD is equal to AS, when the income becomes 200. So in this way, with the help of this schedule, we can say the economy will be in equilibrium. This is the most important. Economy will be in equilibrium when, that is, income will be generated in the economy 200 crores, 200 lakhs and so on. It totally depends on you what unit you take. So before this is known as equilibrium point. Equilibrium point. And here you find that AS is greater than AD, and here you find that AD is greater than AS. Clear? So it can be also explained with the help of following diagram. So look, on the y-axis I have taken, that is the AD, and on the x-axis I have taken income. Clear? Income line will always drawn at an angle of 45 degree. So it is also known as AS, or it is also known as Y. Clear? This is our y-axis and this is our x-axis. AD will never be 0, even at 0 level of income. So if the income is 0, AD will never be 0. That's why the AD line will starts from the y-axis. So as the income is increasing, AD is also increasing because C is continuously rising. Clear? Both intersect at point E. So E is the equilibrium point. Clear? And OY income is determined in the economy. But before the E point, what you find? We find that AD line is above the AS line. It means this area indicates AD is greater than AS. Okay? And here we find that AS line is above the AD line. So AS is greater than AD. So two situations may create in the economy, and in this situation how the economy will come at the equilibrium point where OY income will be determined. So suppose AD is equal to, suppose AD is greater than AS. So what it indicates? It indicates that all the households and firms both are ready to spend more money, or we can say the demand for goods and services from the household and the firm is more than compared to aggregate supply. So in this situation, the firm is unable to maintain the desired level of output. So to increase the desired level of inventory, he will start to increase more employment. So as the employment will increase, automatically the output and the income both will increase, and it will continue till the economy does not come at the desired level. Clear? If we discuss about the AS is greater than AD, then what we find? We find that AS means aggregate supply is more than aggregate demand. It means the firms and the households are not spending their money. As a result, it has created the problem of unwanted inventory stocks. So, the coming year, the producer will try to produce less. So, less production requires less employment. Less employment will generate less output, and less output indicates less income. So, in this way, again, it will come at the level of E, that is the equilibrium point. So, in this way, we can determine the income level in the economy. Is it clear? And I hope you are able to explain it. Once again, just listen. On the y-axis, I have taken AD and AS. On the x-axis, that is the income. AS line is drawn at an angle of 45 degree, and AD line is starts from the y-axis because AD will never be 0. Both intersect at point E. So E is the point where AD is equal to AS, and the equilibrium level is determined, that is the OY level of income. Clear? If it is the AD is greater than AS, means all the household and the firms are ready to spend their money more and more. Here the consumption level is very high, and the firm is unable to maintain the desired level of inventory. So to maintain the desired level of inventory, he will increase the output by employing more and more employment, and this will continue till the equilibrium level is not obtained. If we come here, if AS is greater than AD, it means the household and the firms are not ready to spend their money, or they are not demanding the goods and services. As a result, it has created the inventory stock. So that inventory stocks will create a problem for the producers, because producers' desired level cannot be maintained. So in this situation, the future plan of the firm is to produce less. Less production requires less employment. Less employment means less output, and the income will come back at the point of E. So in this way, the income determination takes place in the economy. Okay? Thank you.